name is Janice Yeboa George, and I'm from Wisconsin, but I live in the Virgin Islands by way of Washington, D.C. And I got involved with the ASA restoration project through my contacts with Tony Browder, and found that this was something I really wanted to do for two reasons. One is because I always loved anthropology and archaeology and the study of Egyptology, so history buff, wanted to do that. And then also because my father was really into Egyptology, and I just knew this was something that he would like to do, so I wanted to do it for him as well, just bringing my ancestors into this. I think that it just made me more aware of how connected we are to our ancestors, how important it is to look at what they did and find a way to do that in our daily lives now. And an example that I can give is just about the libation and the offerings that we do. We can easily in our daily lives do things that help to remember the ancestors and their contributions to us. And that's really one of the reasons also why I wanted to be a part of this project, is because I have felt very strongly that we need to correct the way in which Africa and Africans are portrayed in terms of their contributions to civilization. And a lot of things that are attributed to a lot of other cultures and other peoples that really have roots in Africa or African traditions, African know-how. And so this to me was a way in which I could contribute, actively contribute with restoring the truth about that, about our contributions, African contributions to civilization. This was a sacred experience for me, really, because of Karakamun being a priest, and that his temple was not only his tomb was not only a tomb, it was also a temple, and that meant that it was a place that should be honored and respected, and it was sacred also to me because of the connections I made with the people that are on my team, and that I have been able to grow even in myself in terms of my own deeper spiritual beliefs because of this. My favorite part was holding the reliefs, doing registration, because I got to handle the hieroglyphs and the artistry of the ceiling pieces and fragments, and just knowing that I was here in the space. That was my favorite part. I didn't really have a least favorite part, not really. Overall experience is that about actually being able to live and interact with people on a day-to-day basis. It's very different from being on a tour, because you get to really get to know people's families, just like Ibrahim, our driver, we got to know his family. We get to see it from a different perspective, and so I think that anybody who wants to be adventurous, who has it in their heart to come, should just do it, because there were reasons why I might not have come, but there were far more reasons why I did come, and I'm grateful that I did.
And so what would you say to somebody who's interested in the project, thinking about coming but has some hesitation for whatever reason? What would you tell them?
I would say do everything you can to prepare to come, and I would also say to make an offering to the ancestors, and if it's in perfect and divine order, it will happen.